All right, I made it back home to Delavan, Wisconsin, after chemotherapy at St. Anthony's and sitting about an hour in traffic. It wasn't too bad. Just the older I get, the less tolerant I am of traffic and idiots and people that shouldn't bloody have a driver's license, but they do. So anyway, I've had a lot of friends of mine ask me to see the inside of my bedroom. I'm not sure why, but I figured since I'm fully dressed and I'm not being naughty right now, I can go ahead and show you the inside of my bedroom. So here is the tapestry. This is a handmade tapestry from a smoke shop that we got as one of our promotional prizes for one of our advertisers, the Grasshopper Smoke Shop in Waukegan, Illinois. They were advertisers with the Metro America Radio Network, which is part of the Metro News Network, and of course, being that I'm a Canadian Puerto Rican, we can't forget the Puerto Rican flag now, can we? So anyway, I'm just a little crazy like that. So I'm continuing on. Behind me, you see some artwork, and you'll see a light that I love. It is changing colors. It's one of those LED bulbs that has a remote control that is just pretty good night light, or pretty good to watch the telly by. Of course, there's the telly and the computer. It's behind me on the floor, but I don't want to go into all the mess that's on the floor. So behind me also is the Coors Light sign. My family and I used to own a Vietnamese restaurant in Delavan. First it was King's Noodle House, then it was Cali Pho. And if you've ever had Vietnamese food, you have to try the pho because it's really, really good. It's good soup for when you're sick as well. And if anyone that has lived in Chicago, especially on the north side, might recognize the posters on screen, right? Anyway, I'm just going to keep moving on right now. So here's the parking lot out here. And there's not really much to see because there's nobody out there, surprisingly. And that's a look inside the front and the windows, and they've got the pretty little Valentine's decorations. So, good for Valentine's Day, I guess, right? My girlfriend's not going to want to hear me say that. But also, I had someone come over to my flat and say, "Did you shoot through your wall?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't shoot through the wall. I just hung the target up on the wall from the range." This is what 45 slugs look like. I own a 45 Springfield Armory semi-automatic hand pistol, and I do go to the range when I can have the time and when I can afford it. I will tell you one thing: don't buy reloads, reloaded shells, reloaded bullets, because they messed up my gun. They jammed every 9th or 10th round that we shot off, and it just made for a rather unpleasant experience. All right, so first day of chemotherapy went great. I'm a little tired, a wee bit nauseous. My mouth and my throat are rather dry. I keep drinking water, but I still have a very good appetite, and I have a pretty good attitude about the whole thing. So I'm looking forward to getting through the rest of this with flying colors. I just wanted to say hi and check in with you like I promised I would. And now for those of you who've wanted to see my boudoir, you've seen it. I'll talk to you soon.